It's a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Kluskevich.
Here.
Mr. Lister.
Here.
Ms. Lloyd.
Here.
Mr. Miller.
Here.
Mr. Sight.
Here.
And Mr. Redding.
Here.
All members on vacation.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to report on our last executive session. We discussed litigation and personnel. No action was taken. At this time, do I have public comment on agenda items? Seeing no public comment, agenda item number 1.
Do I have a motion to approve the council meeting minutes for the November 19th, 2023 meeting as submitted?
So moved.
Moved by Councilor Kluskevich, second by Councilor Seitz. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 2.
Do I have a motion to approve payment of bills as shown on the accounts payable list dated November 30th, 2023, which is for the period of November 17th, 2023 through November 30th, 2023, and to ratify the approval of such bills already paid and to authorize the appropriate officials to take required actions to make those payments?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Councilor Kluskevich, second by Councilor Lister. Any questions or comments on the bills? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 3.
Do I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2023-1409, amending the Code of Ordinances in order to establish an MS4 sinking fund to help cover expenses related to MS4 compliance?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Councilor Kluskevich, second by Councilor Miller. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 4.
Do I have a motion to award the request for proposal for tree trimming to Shoals Tree Trimming for the time frame of January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2025, with the right to extend this agreement for 2 one-year periods?
So moved.
Moved by Councilor Kluskevich, second by Councilor Seitz. Any questions or comments? Ms. Lloyd?
Did we have any other bids?
No.
No. Nope.
It's like that almost every year that I remember.
Yeah.
Last
I
time.
don't think there's anybody else that really wants to do it. Not Power. No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Any more questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 5.
Do I have a motion to authorize the carryover of funds in the amount of $44,817.21 for the camera fob access project from the 2023 budget over to the 2024 budget?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Councilor Kluskevich, second by Councilor Miller. Any questions or comments? I have a question. Do we have an update on when the system is going to be finalized?
And Matt did you have?
The fiber optic company had dropped the ball a little bit, so contact was made with them. Grace called them, and their M3T is annoyed with the fiber company as well.
I probably have a little bit of insight into the issues, not because I do any work for these folks, but doing the same kind of contractor work out in the rest of the world. We're all having the same issues with getting stuff, getting parts.
No, I understand. I live it too. I'm just trying to figure out what the deal is.
Well, I work on multi-million-dollar jobs we can't get parts for. They're a year and a half, 2 years behind.
Any more questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 6.
Do I have a motion to authorize the carryover of funds in the amount of $5,797.30 for comprehensive park plan engineering from the 2023 budget to the 2024 budget?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Counselor Kluskevich, second by Counselor Miller. Any questions or comments? Ms. Lloyd?
What was that amount again?
$5,797.30.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item number 7.
Okay, do I have a motion to authorize the carryover of Elks funds in the amount of $104,302 for park expenses from the 2023 budget to the 2024 budget?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Counselor Kluskevich, second by Counselor Miller. Any questions or comments on the Elks funds transfer? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item number 8.
Motion to approve the transfer of $778,035 from the Electric Debt Service Fund to the Electric Sinking Fund to cover substation expenses and our Woodland Hills disconnect meters.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Counselor Kluskevich, second by Counselor Lister. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item number 9.
Do I have a motion to approve the transfer of $876,630.80 from the electric bond account to the electric revenue account to cover expenses incurred in 2023 related to the Spruce Street substation?
So moved.
Moved by Counselor Kluskevich, second by Counselor Seitz. Any questions or comments on the transfer? All those in favor? Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 10.
Do I have a motion to approve the purchase of chassis box accessories through Stevenson Equipment, Co-Stars
Wait.
number?
You skipped one.
The food truck.
Agenda item number 10, advertisement of food truck ordinance.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve the food truck ordinance number 2023-1410 as submitted?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Counselor Kluskevich, second by Counselor Miller. Any questions on the food truck ordinance?
And
that's
to advertise.
To advertise, correct.
I do have a question. For these events, that's just listed as part of the event. You don't have to get any kind of, I mean, sometimes they come in late to these events. So it's kind of tough to know who's coming. What I'm trying to say is it might be a week before the event till you find out you have a specific vendor, like a food truck. Do you have to come back with
Been
that?
so long since we did it, I don't remember now if we did have it come to council. I think we might have. Or
Right,
we
whenever you do
delegated
the
that
special
down to-
request, you put it on there that you're gonna have food trucks?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's
I
what
was
I was
gonna
asking.
say, if it were happening so short in time, we could delegate it to a staff person or something like that, like a, permitting thing, but I don't remember off the top of my head how we've done that. But if you're okay with it being handled like the special
Yeah.
event itself, that's really what we certainly can do it that way. Because these are not getting a permit for the year kind of thing. These are
Just that day?
for that event, for
Yeah.
that, yes.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 11, the purchase of the dump truck bodies.
Hey, do I have a motion to approve the purchase of chassis box accessories through Stevenson Equipment, Co-Stars number 025E22-432 in the amount of $174,575 with funding provided through our liquid fuels account?
So moved. Let him have it.
Moved by Counselor Seitz, second by Counselor Kluskevich. Any any any
Here comes your chance.
any other questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. Agenda item number 12.
Do I have a motion to authorize the borough manager to sign the 2024 municipal services agreement between the Humane Society and the Borough of Middletown?
So moved.
Moved by Counselor Seitz,
Second.
second by Counselor Miller. Any questions or comments on the Humane Society agreement? All those in favor? Aye. Oppose? Motion carries. At this time, do we have a general public comment?
I guess I'm the general.
Yes, could you please state your name and address for the
Barbara,
record?
my name is Barbara L. Siebert. I reside at 532 North Spring Street, Middletown. This issue is pertaining to, we also own a property behind that at 47 Peters Avenue. There has been the erection of a one-way sign on my property in my driveway. And I have photos to show that. The lines show my husband and I were out and with our markers and measuring and everything, and the lines show what is my property. And you can see that sign is in my driveway. It was erected about 2 weeks ago. Okay, and today I walked 1 block from my house. I walked up Spring Street, up Harmony Avenue, up Union, and down Peters Avenue. And in that short distance, 1 block, there are 7 one-way signs, 6 do not enter signs, and 1 stop sign. Now, I'm just walking. I'm confused as to, fortunately, I don't drive because I wouldn't know how to get out of that area, really. The sign that's in my driveway is useless, absolutely useless. And I can tell you right now, you know, the whole thing started with someone in that area complaining about the college students drag racing and stuff. There's not enough room for anyone to drag race in that area. There's just not. And I have it on good authority that the survey was done, and I have it on authority that on the average, 2 people come up the one-way street beside my house, up Peters Avenue. And I can, rest assured, I know this. One of them is the postal worker, and the other one could be the UPS or the FedEx because they're always driving around in that area. Who's going to enforce these signs? Who's going to do that?
Police department.
Who?
Police department.
Oh my goodness. They have the time to do that.
It's their
sorry.
job. I would think they would.
Okay, I don't like that the borough can take from me what is mine and do what they want with it. 2 years ago, my husband and I spent $8,000 to have that driveway. We had to have it dug up, surveyed, so that the water runoff wouldn't accumulate in that driveway. And this sort of kind of disrupts that whole thing. Because you can see that barrier there is interrupted with the sign erection.
Yeah, so obviously we will need to look to see if that's
Yes, he
on
said he's
their
going to check
property.
my deed. We had that deed checked when Ed Kay was the code officer, and this is what he came up with too. There's a better way to spend my tax money than this nonsense. It's nonsense. With the neighbor, I think pretty soon we're going to start taking wagers as to see who's going to knock these signs down, because they have another one-way sign up the street. It's right in the center of the road. I encourage each one of you to come out in that area and drive around or walk around and see what it's like. And I thank you for your time.
No, thank you very much for your time, and we do apologize for any inconvenience. As you know, we have had some issues in that part of town with the flow of traffic, and we are trying our best to mitigate it, and I am very sorry if we did encroach on your property, and we will look into it and get you some resolutions. I assure you of that. And
I want you to see that this sign serves no purpose where it's at. Absolutely none. Thank you.
I understand. No, thank you very much for bringing this to our attention. Is there any other general public comment? Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn? We will be going to executive session. We will not be returning.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting's adjourned. Thank you, everyone.